Hello, welcome back to Pivot Diaries. I am just going to do a quick one today because I'm on a time crunch and I don't want to not do this. So I haven't even set the tripod up, so we're going handy cam vibes today. I had not a good sleep. I mean, I did. I woke up a couple of times, but I had these really crazy dreams about my stick insects. There was like a rogue stick insect. I have stick insects, in case you didn't know. There was a rogue stick insect in the enclosure, and it wasn't even a stick insect. It was like, because stick insects, they are herbivores, they only eat leaves, but this one was like not a stick insect, but it kind of looked like a stick insect. It looked slightly different, but it was like a carnivore murderer stick insect, and it was going into it was in the cage with my other stick insects, and it was like ripping them in half. And oh my God, it was so stressful, I can't even tell you. So I was waking up a few times, and I also had this horrendous stomach ache before bed. It was really, really bad. But yeah, it meant I went to sleep later than I intended. But I actually felt pretty good waking up this morning, going to the gym, had a good session. So don't know where the energy came from, but I'm grateful for it. But I do have to drive to Brisbane today because I've got an appointment with my gastroenterologist because I have stomach issues, hence the stomach ache last night. And I've got to go to his office for an appointment today, check-up. And I get really tired driving to Brisbane, so I'm gonna go home. After this, I just came to quickly tidy up the studio, and I'm just gonna go home and have a quick nap, then get the dogs ready for the day, and then I'm gonna go to my appointment, just so hopefully I can wake myself up a bit with the nap, because I do know I'm gonna get tired driving there. So that's the plan. Yesterday, got my bit of client work done, recorded my podcast, which was great. And I didn't really get much done other than that. I was working on prettying up my Instagram feed because it looked like a dog's breakfast, and I did do that and I'm pretty happy with it, but it took me ages. So I'm not happy with that, like how long it took me. So today though, I'm dedicating to client work. I mean, I've only got like half the day. Once I get back from Brisbane, half the day is bloody gone. But I'm gonna do some client work. It'll be my client work day. I'm gonna work on a website design and some social media templates and a style guide for a client, but I don't know if I'm gonna get all that done, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try, and that's probably all I'm gonna get done. But if I can smash out at least 2 of those pieces of client work, I will be happy with that. And also I wanna put an Instagram story up for, oh my gosh, I thought I heard footsteps and it's spooked me. I don't know why anyone would be here this early though, it's like 6:20. But yeah, if I can do 2 of those pieces of client work and then post on my stories to get people into Big Deal Brand, that would be amazing. I'll be really happy with that. So that's the plan. I also, oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you. I kind of caved and changed my Instagram bio. So I had initially, about a month ago, I would say, I changed, maybe not even a month, maybe 3 weeks ago, changed my Instagram bio and removed everything design related from it. So I no longer had the word design in my bio. And I really liked the bio, but it positioned me, and this was, I intended it positioned me as more of a brand consultant kind of person. But I've not had any traction, like I've said to you a couple of times, and I'm getting a bit stressed about money, and I'm like, look, I think I need to just bring on a couple more maybe like design-ish projects. Like I don't want to do that, but I'm at least opening my options up. So I switched my bio, I changed it and rewrote it, and I've now put in the few different ways that I help people into the bio. So like strategy, design, messaging, which is true. I technically am offering all of those things. So I've just put that in there for the time being. And it honestly just made me feel a lot better doing that. I know this is so bad because it feels like I'm backpedaling, which I'm still making this pivot, but I just was feeling really worried because I removed designer from everything. My inquiries have completely dried up. I'm not getting any work from anywhere else. So I was like, I need to put designer back in there or design, the word design, back into my bio, just so anyone who's coming to my page looking for that, they can see straight away that I offer that instead of having to dig through my stuff. And I guess that's the reason why I put it back in there, just for the time being anyway. I do have a discovery call this afternoon. I have no idea if they're going to show up because I haven't had a lot of luck with that the last few times. For someone who wants design services. So I will see how that goes. And if she does come, I might pitch her a bit of a changed brand intensive offer. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I do feel really lame and like I'm not backing myself by changing my bio sort of and bringing that word back in, because I was really trying to distance myself from the word design. But I guess also at the same time, I am still going to be offering design services, just not as my core service. And it's good that people can see that, strategy, design, messaging straight away in my bio, because they are the core things that I help people with. And maybe people were getting confused about what I actually do. And this is what I tell all my coaching clients, my designer coaching clients. I'm like, you don't want people to have to dig for information to see if you're the right person for them. You don't want them to have to be digging, because people aren't going to do that. They're just going to leave. So at least now I'm giving them the information that they need straight away, and hopefully it will create more clarity about me and what I do. So gonna see how that goes, and maybe post a couple more design projects on my feed as well. And whilst continuing to build the other stuff up, because like I said, I haven't got an offer ready for the brand consulting stuff, so there's nothing people can even buy into yet. So I haven't really planned this or done it very well, and so I think that's why I need to just take a step back, rejig and rebuild a bit, while still keeping the design projects very, very minimal and not many, just enough to get by basically, and rework it from there. I think that feels a bit better to me. But I'm still overall, the content I'm making and the messaging I'm using and everything is still in the direction of the pivot of the overall brand building stuff. And I think what I really want to focus on, which I think I mentioned, is helping online service providers bring personal branding into their brand. So bring more of themselves into how they're doing things, into the visuals, into the messagings, something that I want it to feel like them, and I want it to be them first. So focusing on the business owner first and building the brand around that and bringing elements of them into it, so it feels really aligned and really connected to them, rather than them tailoring their whole brand around their audience, for example, which I just don't think is sustainable. And after going through all of this with my business, I'm like, I really want to help other people build their businesses and brands into something that they really genuinely love, and putting themselves first for the brand, and then creating everything from there rather than the other way around. I feel like that's something I'm really passionate about now after going through this burnout and really not feeling aligned with my business and everything. Oh, there's someone coming, I think. Oh no, there's not. I don't know. I don't know why I feel so awkward. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I had to say. So thank you for listening. I might actually have to go back and re-listen to this, because I feel like I just said a few good things there at the end that I might write out and turn into content or something. But yeah, I hope you have a good day, and I will check in tomorrow.